right? And shout out to the real ones and fuck the haters for real. Thank you. Who's the Kev man 79? Thank you, I appreciate that. This is they was asking for the drawing. That's just a picture that I had, and I kind of like how can I say cartooned the drawing. So it's a picture of me just cartooned up. That's it. It's like animated. I don't know how the hell you call that drawing. All right, but blessings. We got Frankie Blanco in the building, yo. I know, listen, man, it's been a minute before I get this live started, or before we get this podcast popping. All right. I just want to put it out there. All right. I'm going to do a few more lives, a few more weekends. All right. And then we're going to go back to the old ways for a minute because I got to get my mental together. All right. There's a lot going on. Y'all know I just started working again a few months ago. All right. So listen, after this accident, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I've been recovering. I wasn't supposed to go back to work, but I'm doing it, man. You got me. Listen, you got me messed up. All right, I definitely got to go back to work. So I'm gonna definitely start doing the uploads. I'm gonna go back to the way we used to do it when we first started here on YouTube. All right, we're gonna chop it up in the comments if we can. I kind of missed that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. But I'm a little unmotivated, all right, doing lives. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, all right? It's like the people are more interested in the drama, all right, than the awareness. You see where I'm coming from? I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm just going to take a little quick break from this John, for real. And I'm just going to focus on the music, all right, the community work out here, trying to bring the resources into, our communities. As y'all can see, I did a live not so long ago where I was showing y'all there's an organization that I'm teamed up called Hunting Park Green here in Philadelphia. All right, they got the young bulls out here from the ages of 9 and up. They get paid, all right, for putting, for giving their opinions. Their voice matters. So they got a round table there. So, these young bulls come together, they put the ideas, on the table, and we try to, better the programs, better the school system, and much more. At least we're trying. We're not giving up. You see where I'm coming from? So my focus is more on that. Trying to see how I get a community center together. I'm definitely about to get myself together and upgrade the house. All right. Shout out to my mom for leaving me this house, but I think it's time for me to leave this, this block right here. I'm gonna keep doing the work that I'm doing like I used to. Ain't shit stopped, but listen. Oh shit! Shout out to Frankie Blanco, all right, for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out! I appreciate that. To Frankie Blanco. All right. And Frankie, man, look, listen, man. I made a song on Frankie. All right. Shout out to Frankie, all right, because him along with Nate the Great, man, they've been pushing me to, go forward with the music. All right. Listen, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm into poetry. All right. But I'm gonna focus on the music. I'm gonna try to give it a shot. I'm gonna get a little, I'm gonna get the computer, the mic, all that shit that I need so that I could do that. And I'm gonna bring y'all, my voice back behind the mic. All right. So shout out to Yaya for that motivation. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. But like I said, all right, the lives do take up a lot of time. It takes up, a lot of creativity. Like, and to sit here behind a screen is like, feeling like you talking to yourself sometimes is like unmotivation. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I get more, all right, more done actually talking and interacting with the people out here. You see where I'm coming from? Right. And that's what I'm gonna start showing y'all. It's time to, do what I was doing before. I wasn't just talking before. You see where I'm coming from? I was going out here. All right. Besides just talking, I was coming out here and actually showing y'all what's going on, what's being done. You see where I'm coming from? So it's time to get back to that. And give the podcast a little break. And I'm gonna start doing interviews. So y'all gonna start seeing some uploads. I'm gonna, start doing some sit downs with some people and start doing kind of like some interviews and start, we're gonna do something a little different. But I appreciate everybody's support, man. And let's get this podcast started. All right.
Yeah. Check the frequency. This ain't just a regular broadcast. It's a whole lifeline, straight up. For the ones posted on the step, the young bulls in the classrooms, and the ones chilling on the curb. Writers for life, we live. Walking through the architecture of a forgotten dream, where the North Philly bricks hold the echoes and the steam. I'm a student of the pavement, a scholar of the block, setting up the mic while the city starts to rock. We dive down the rabbit holes, chasing ghosts from back in the day, building bridges out of history, making sure the lesson stays. Way more than a podcast, more than digital airs. A map for the lost, showing them somebody out here actually care. We're digging out the truth from the dust and the grime, translating the struggle one sentence at a time. Oh, yeah. We're writing the future on the walls of the day, chasing the shadows, clearing the way. From the street to the booth, from the dark to the light, we're the voice of the neighborhood, riders for life. Yeah, we're teaching the rhythm, we're showing them right, keeping them dreaming through the heart of the night. We're building a pathway out of the dark, bringing the flame straight to Hunting Park, connecting the dots, rewriting the script, giving them hope with every line that is ripped. Look, I see the youth standing right at the edge of the glass. I see the traps being set, just waiting for the moments to pass. I tell them, put the steel down, pick the platinum pin up. The world is heavy ball, but you gotta keep your chin up. We hold it down in HP, rapping Hunting Park through every vein, trying to find an antidote to wash away the pain. Right from wrong, it ain't a lecture, it's a real conversation. Investing in the spirit of a brand new generation. We're mentors in the booth, we're brothers on the square, putting wisdom in the lyrics, letting them know that we there. If we save just one youngin', then the mission was a win. Stop the cycle of the ghost before the tragedy begins. Look, the system on us quiet, but the block's screaming loud. We're trying to build an empire right under this cloud. And want another statistic, another name on the wall, but we standing on the front lines, refusing to fall. This ain't no game, this ain't for the cloud or a check. We bleeding for the neighborhood, demanding respect. Break the chains, break the cycle, let the truth take flight. We waking up the city, yeah, we owning the night. Alright, look, it's about way more than the views. It's about the soul of the city, for real. Get the kids off the corner, put the vision in their hands, study the history, so you don't repeat the mistakes. Writers for life.